Time for the Sean Miller postgame interview, brought to you by Truly Nolan Pest Control. Truly Nolan, truly protecting you for over 75 years. Call or click 1-800-GO-TRULY or TrulyNolan.com to get truly protected today. Coach, UCLA played an outstanding ball game tonight, and credit to them in the victory. How did you assess it?
UCLA played a great game. I give them tremendous credit. They came into an amazing environment that we had for them and played with incredible poise. The one guy on their team that I thought was the real difference the difference maker was Larry Drew. He ran their team and had a middle ball screen that we had no answer for. His 9 assists. You know, I would say he had 9 assists, but he probably had 3 or 4 other passes that led to fouls. And they don't count as assists, but he dominated the game. And they had other players feed off of him. Shabazz Muhammad is an excellent player, and Jordan Adams is an excellent player. And, you know, I know Travis Ware, he didn't play a lot in the second half. Hopefully he's all right. But David filled in for him fine. And they had a total team effort. You know, they were the better team tonight. We, early in the game, had to climb the mountain because we missed so many. I would say 5, maybe 6 what I would consider really good shots early. And that dug us a hole. And sometimes when you play behind the whole game, you try to make things happen individually. And really, that's what the rest of the game became. Although we had some good plays and our guys fought hard, we weren't playing team basketball, executing, moving it like we need to, sharing the ball. 10 assists, we probably had 1 or 2 near the end. You know, that's not good enough in a game like this. And so many times, you know, we started to become just a hungry dribble drive team. It's hard to guard against, though, because you're playing from behind. And I think just as a competitor, it's not as easy just to stay within the framework of what's always worked when you're always down and you try to make plays. And we did. There were a couple times where we brought it back to 6 or brought it back to 5, but they were too good tonight. They were the better team. This is an opportunity for us, in my mind, to really learn a number of things that we need to have in place moving forward, and whether it be defensively, offensively, and I think that's what we have to approach, move on, and get ready for USC.
You talked before the ball game about their transition game and how impressive it was. Was that, again, their strength tonight? And could talk about your transition defense?
I would say they took the ball from us, either stealing it or just stealing the ball, stealing the dribble, 6 times, maybe 7, for full court layups. You know, part of the deceiving part of the game is their defense created turnovers. We had 14 turnovers, but they may have taken 8 of our 14 turnovers and scored. Yeah. And, you know, our turnovers were disaster turnovers in the first half, the beginning of the second half, and throughout the second half. And our turnovers hurt us badly because they're that type of team that in transition, Brian, they have so many good players who can attack you in transition that when you turn it over, they convert, and that's really what they did. But, you know, we've had our moments now. We're 16-2, and the one thing about a long college basketball season, there's always those tough losses. There's always those great wins. And the only thing you have to do is look around the country right now. It's not easy just to keep rattling them off. We lost to an excellent team, a team who came in here and took it to us, and they're going to win their fair share because, to me, their youth, they're only going to get better moving forward.
Okay, last question, and that's just regarding shooting. You know, teams have off nights, and you mentioned early on how just missed some shots that probably normally make. I mean, what do you tell the guys maybe in the huddle at that time? Do you just try and keep them focused? Because I'm sure they're frustrated with shots that normally they make that weren't going in.
It was that type of game. When you're down 21-5 at home, it's not a good feeling. And again, some of the plays that I know we made were a function of us trying to make something happen. And when you try, especially off the dribble individually against a good team, it's not always going to be a good result. But, you know, we needed to make open shots. The ones we had open, I thought we had a couple open. We didn't knock down tonight. 5 for 24 from 3. You know, some of them were the aftermath, I realized, near the end. But the shots throughout the game that would have been meaningful, we did not make. And from a defensive perspective, we had no answer for their ball screen in the middle. And again, let's give credit where credit's due. They executed. Larry Drew did a great job running their team, and they have a number of quality players, and they executed.
All right, thanks, Coach. See you Saturday. Head coach Sean Miller here courtside at McHale Center where the Wildcats fall to the Bruins 84-73. Coach brought to you by Truly Nolan Pest Control. Get truly protected today.